one currency you've spent your whole life without tracking: your attention.
You hand it to people who drain you, disrespect you, and still demand more.
And the brutal truth is this: what you give away freely loses value.
If you're always available, you become predictable, and predictability kills respect.
If you always react, you become controllable, and control is what they wanted.
Tonight we're learning strategic indifference, built on discipline, not ego or spite.
This is not childish silent treatment, and it's not a petty power game.
It's the ability to face provocation and refuse to feed it emotion.
Because some people don't want truth, solutions, or peace. They want reactions.
They want your nervous system to light up like a dashboard of buttons.
Every time you explode, explain, or defend, you pay them with attention.
So stop paying people who never earn the price of access.
First, notice how helpful becomes a trap when it has no boundaries.
You think constant presence builds loyalty, but it often builds entitlement instead.
People start treating you like a utility, available on demand, respect not required.
That's not friendship. That's convenience wearing a friendly mask.
Here's why it happens. The mind values what feels scarce and protected.
When access is unlimited, it becomes background noise, not a privilege.
So what do you do without becoming cold, cruel, or dramatic?
You reduce. You slow replies. You stop rushing to rescue.
You show up less where you're tolerated, and more where you're respected.
And when you say no, you don't write a novel to justify it. A clean, "I can't make it," beats 100 nervous excuses. Excuses ask permission. Boundaries state reality and keep moving forward.
Picture your next meeting. Someone throws a petty jab across the table.
Your old self would defend, explain, or fire back to reclaim status.
Don't. Keep posture. Finish your point. Keep your voice steady.
They expected a fight. Instead, they hit a wall and feel invisible.
And invisibility is terrifying to people who survive by being noticed.
Let them feel that panic while you keep building your calm.
Now the second addiction, over-explaining yourself to skeptics and doubters.
You think clarity earns respect, so you keep providing receipts for free.
But excessive explanation often sounds like you're applying for approval.
The moment you apply, you step into their courtroom as a defendant. You start defending yourself, even when you did nothing wrong at all.
You don't need every mind. You need your mission to win.
Try this. State your boundary once, then return to your work immediately.
No second paragraph. No emotional debate. No desperate clarifications or pleading.
Outcomes speak with a weight that arguments never carry for long.
When you argue with small minds, you shrink into their small frame.
When you deliver results, you expand beyond their ability to define you.
Let the gap between rumor and reality make them look ridiculous. Being ignored once meant exile in ancient tribes, hunger and death.
Your brain still reacts to that threat, and so does theirs. That's why ignoring feels powerful. It presses an old survival alarm. The manipulator thinks, why isn't this working? Where is my control?
Suddenly they're chasing you, bidding for attention like it's scarce.
The dynamic flips when you refuse to treat their noise like it matters.
Some people are energy vampires. They don't want connection, they want output.
They want anger, tears, panic, guilt, anything that proves they can move you.
So give them none. Neutral face. Minimal words. No emotional fuel.
Not because you're fragile, because your attention is expensive now. Imagine their insults as traffic noise outside a window you don't open.
You notice it, then return to direction without changing your course.
Here's a mindset shift that makes this easier, instantly, without effort.
Instead of thinking, how dare they, think, how needy.
Desperate for my attention that you must perform like this.
That shift turns you from victim into observer, from reactive into sovereign.
You become a scientist watching behavior, not a child begging for fairness.
When you look away calmly, you deny them the stage they crave.
Here's the danger. People confuse strategy with cruelty and weaponize silence.
Don't do that. If your goal is torture, you're becoming what you hate.
Silence should protect focus, not punish someone into emotional collapse. The difference is intention, discipline versus domination, boundaries versus revenge. You can be firm without being sadistic, cold, or contemptuous. You can be unavailable without becoming arrogant, bitter, or theatrical.
A mechanism the mind can't resist. Variable rewards. Slot machines hook people because wins come sometimes, then vanish, then return. Constant availability makes you a vending machine, predictable, boring, low value.
Don't mistake this for games or manipulating affection to control someone.
Your rule is simple. Reply from priority, not from pressure.
If you're working, you're working. If you're resting, you're resting.
Watch what happens when you stop answering instantly, without apology or explanation.
Their mind fills the silence with stories, anger, fear, curiosity, obsession. Silence becomes a vacuum, and vacuums expose insecurity like bright light.
They ask, am I important? Did I lose access? Did I misjudge? Good. Let them sit with that discomfort instead of dumping it on you.
Comfort is what kept them entitled in the first place.
Here's a conversation tool. Ask a question, then stop speaking.
Most people panic in silence and start babbling to save themselves.
Don't rescue them. Let the pause pull truth to the surface.
In negotiations, silence makes the other person negotiate against themselves.
In relationships, silence reveals who respects you without constant reassurance.
In conflict, silence exposes who is addicted to drama rather than resolution. But when you set boundaries, expect something ugly. The extinction burst. It's the spike that happens when old tactics stop working anymore.
They escalate. Louder guilt, longer messages, bigger rumors, stronger accusations. They push harder because pushing used to work on you before. Don't.
If you respond to escalation, you teach them escalation is effective.
When the angry text arrives, breathe and wait before touching your keyboard.
When the rumor spreads, don't sprint into town to defend yourself.
Your character doesn't need a defense attorney. It needs a bodyguard.
And your bodyguard is calm silence, paired with visible, consistent performance.
Hold the line. The burst ends when the parasite stops being fed.
Quiet is what freedom sounds like when you finally earn it.
Now, let's expose the fake version of ignoring that keeps you trapped.
People ignore externally, but inside they obsess, lurk, reread, and stalk.
That isn't ignoring. That's acting. And acting still pays attention in secret.
So cut the loops, remove triggers, delete shortcuts, stop checking for pain.
Replace curiosity with a mission, something bigger than their chaos and drama. Because you can't ignore noise if you have no signal to follow.
This is where the Ghost Protocol becomes useful, if you do it right.
It's not disappear, to binge comfort and waste weeks in distraction. It's disappearing to build skills, body, finances, discipline, reputation.
Go dark online. Stop posting. Stop watching stories. Stop feeding the algorithm. Leave draining group chats silently. Don't announce it. Don't explain it. Then go deep. Work in silence like a submarine under the surface.
At first, people feel confused, then curious. Then they invent stories.
Let them. Stories are cheap. Transformation is expensive, and you're paying it.
When you return as a stranger, sharper, calmer, harder to predict.
People won't ask, why didn't you text back? They'll ask, what changed you?
That's the power of absence. paired with results and visible growth.
Absence alone is ego. Absence with growth is authority.
Now the hardest target to ignore is not them, it's you.
Your impulses will beg for comfort, validation, and quick dopamine relief. When you want to check their profile, treat it like a pop-up ad. Close it.